Oh, hey guys. Welcome to the Sonic Skybound stream. Now you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm not gonna be focusing on it in this video. But I kind of restarted Sparkle Streets because I wasn't liking how it was turning out, and I also kind of darkened it a bit. Oops. I don't know why that happened. I made it to like, yay! Speed Blitz is here and my friend, so I'm trying to see if I'm still live. I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh, they're good for audio. So I'm still kind of just setting things up because I kind of lost track of time. So if you hear clicking, that's I'm trying to set some things up. So this isn't the level we're gonna be working on. I was working on this a little bit earlier. I'm not gonna be working on that. We're gonna be working on another level that I've been working on for the past few days. What was it? I'm calling it. It's either Deep Dark Labyrinth or Probe Palace, as you can see. I'm still kind of working on names and level design. So, I kind of combined Hidden Palace's sprites along with Labyrinth, and then I'm gonna turn that down. And then I turned the Labyrinth tiles. I recolored them so they're now this color. So, kind of combined Labyrinth and Hidden Palace and a bit of Aquatic Lake together to make the tile set. So. Not done with this level, but this is what I've got so far. Also, I used both the alpha version of Hidden Palace's background, you can see in the far back, and the beta version, you know, kind of combining them together. So, this is, so that, just a bit of context, so you guys aren't just like, what is this level, and why don't we know anything about it? So I told you. Also had a bit of Tidal Tempest in there, but, yeah. Made a grilled cheese. Well, I hope you enjoy that grilled cheese, because I don't like grilled cheeses, so. I'm not just going to be doing this, I'm going to be probably doing some other stuff along with this. Like, this is just, you know, what I'm doing right now. So, you know, I tried to fix things as best as I could, and I don't know if I'm 100% successful, but oh, I don't like grilled cheeses just because they're not my forte. I just don't like, I don't like a lot of food, so. I wish I could say I found a new Sonic ROM hack, but I didn't because I'm not actively looking for them. It's just if I see one that actually interests me and that is really worth downloading, then I'll download it. Because if I'm just downloading any ROM hack, then I might as well just download all the ones I know. So I just kind of, if I see one that actually interests me, then I'll download it. Like Sonic 3D Blast DX. That interests me, so I might download it, but not in this stream, so. So if you guys have a ROM hack that might be interesting, I'll look into it, but that doesn't automatically mean I'm gonna play it on the channel. What do you eat? I eat noodles and waffles, and that's about it. And maybe apples if I'm feeling like it. I'm a picky eater, so I don't eat a lot of stuff. Oops. Also, this is going to be replacing this as the water world. So Pro Palace is going to be replacing Skybound Jungle just because I can't get this level. It's not really that, it's like I can't find a way to make it work, so I'm just scrapping it and replacing it with this. Like, I just can't find a visual style that I'm absolutely sticking with, so I just decided, well, I've got this water world, why not just use this? It's kind of redundant to have two in the same game, so. Well, I eat all things, if you didn't know. Oh, well, I didn't know that, so, sorry. So, so this water level it's gonna have a different type of level design. I take level designs from specific levels and I kind of classify it as its own type of level design, like motif. So I'm going to be using the level design motif of Hidden Palace. So if you fall to the very bottom path, you will be stuck in the water, but there are no air bubbles. So as an alternative, you have to get through each section of the water. Like there are like little gauntlets where you're just underwater and there are no air bubbles and you have to get through it as fast as you can. And if you don't, that's it. You just drown. There's no air bubbles. There's no nothing. There will be like little breathers where you'll be able to jump out of the water, but as a rough outline, you're gonna have to complete the water gauntlets where you're in the water pretty fast or you'll die. So, I hope that makes sense to you, but if it doesn't, I don't blame you. So, I added this tube here because, you know, add some flair to it. I'm sorry if you guys hear a lot of background noise. I can't stop it, so. I tried to stop it as best as I can, but I can't. I can't really promise that I stopped all of it. So, what's I gonna do? I kind of had this open and I didn't realize I was doing. I'm keeping this, like, I'm gonna add the rest of the pipe to, like, I'm gonna keep it like this for now, because I'm gonna add the rest of the pipe, but not right now. So, you know, it's gonna just stay there like that. If I just randomly switch to another level, that's how I make games. I, like, work on something till I get bored with it, and then I go on to something else. And some may say that's bad or not good or unorganized, but that's how I make games, and I'm not really planning to change it. Plus, when making games is as tedious as it can be, I just try to do stuff to make it less tedious. Is that good? Yeah, that could work. I could see that. Not really. I'm gonna just get rid of this because I don't see, or I could just leave it like that. I don't really like that. I could. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of it, honestly. Just because I can't find a sufficient use for it being there, so I'm just gonna replace it with this. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. It's looking for this. And see, there's a Honda. I'm just gonna, you know, get rid of this. There's no reason for this to be here anyway, so it's like, why not just get rid of it? So, as for here, I'm going to... Oops, I didn't need to click on those. I know, it's really riveting. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that there. Oh, damn, I didn't need to do that. I'll just change it out to... I can't really see because it's too dark in here. Yeah, just type V1. I don't really like using I don't really like scaling them past their normal scale because then it just looks bad and stupid. Unless it's like an object you don't actually see, in which case I don't have a problem with it, but if it's something you're going to be looking at, it just looks weird and dumb. And I'd say that updates there. You know. I have this open for sprites just in case, so kinda, you know, does that by default. Let me just do that. I really wish this pillar wasn't in the way, but it's kind of just, I kind of want to keep it there. So I just kind of move it around whenever I can. It doesn't really matter anyways, no matter where I put it, it doesn't really matter. I just needed it out of the way so I can, you know, place stuff like this down. You want to place the loop right here? Would that be good? I'm trying to think. If I place the loop right here, would it be good? And it wouldn't hurt too much. I don't see how it affect the low too much. Yeah, that doesn't seem so bad. I'm just, you know. So I'm not really talking. It's just... Sorry, I'm not really talking. I said that really fast. But, you know. There aren't a lot of reasons to talk when it comes to game design. You know. And unfortunately, I have to make this level design up as I go along. So it's not like I can just do it instantly. Or, you know. I need to I need to start making mock-ups of it. Then it'll be much easier to do. Having mock-ups. Only problem I have with doing this is it kind of makes it harder to place down objects. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of that and just use that. It's fine. It's not that bad. Nothing's really going on in chat either, so it's not like I can. So, despite how this is organized, which is poorly, badniks have specific places, or there are zone-specific badniks. So, like, most of these drillers belong to this zone. So there are zone specifics. I don't want to overload the zone with too many enemies, but you know, kind of want to use them all. I don't really like wasted space or unused badniks. Just not really. It's like I could have used it here, but I didn't. No. Sorry I haven't been streaming the past 2 days. I wanted to take a break from it, you know, not do it too much. But I, you know, don't want to do daily streams because I know once I go back to school, that's going to stop happening. So I'm going to start spacing these streams out a bit more. Should I have a... Let me try something. If it doesn't work, oh well. It's not absolutely necessary yet. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Oh wait, you're not supposed to. These loops are kind of special. They just like instead of just going through them, like just going up in a circle and then going straight, you go down. So they're kind of like, I don't know what to call them, but they are loops. They're a bit harder to make than normal loops, but it's not super hard to make them. It's just a little bit. It just adds an extra step to it. Like I said, I can't really see stuff. It takes me a while to do something or type something in, that's why. I tried to fix the lighting, so, you know. My way of fixing it was just not having it at all, which might seem lazy, but, you know, gonna do something. Just trying to check. Hold on. Okay, so, you know, trying to check and make sure everything was working correctly. What am I gonna have here? I just put this here just because. How that is? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, it'll work. Also, for those of you who are wondering, like, how is this gonna work? This is not the actual collision sprite of this object. There is a separate sprite, which I can't get to now, but there is a separate sprite that will be used for collision. This is just, like, the surface. Like, it has a different collision mask, so stuff like this round ball in the center or these rocks that are kind of in the way, they won't be considered part of the collision Like it's hard to explain. Like, but you won't interact with it. Is what I'm trying to say. So got a few loops because that's what's kind of important to me is having enough sections of speed because then it just becomes like Sonic 1. And Sonic 1 is the least refined Sonic game, classic Sonic game, aside from Sonic CD. But I consider that a bit more refined because it has a lot more speedy sections than Sonic 1. So, can I say that? Yeah, I think Sonic CD is a bit more refined than Sonic 1. So, I don't want it to just become Sonic 1 where it's just not that fast and there aren't any memorable effects or sections. So, it's kind of important to me that I do get that kind of speed as a not the well, kind of a main focus, but also give like an equal amount of time for speed, platforming, and exploration. So it's kind of you gotta find a way to balance that. It's not the hardest thing to do, but it can be hard if you ignore it long enough. So, it's fine like that. So, what I'm gonna do now, out of that, I'm gonna program the loops. So, if you watch any of my other development streams, you'll know that making loops is a lot less complicated, or a lot more complicated than you may or may not think. Or at least when I'm using this engine, it's not too complicated, but it can be irritating to do multiple times. So when I have multiple loops in like one section that I need to do, did I do something? Oh, it shouldn't be there. That'll probably mess up the code. Oh no. Dang it! See. I need to fix that before I run it, or it might just ruin the code altogether. After I finish the loops, I'm gonna go back to what I was working on earlier today, which was I was working on Sparkle Streets. So once I finish programming these loops, I'll go back to what I was working on originally. And then I'll take a break and we'll play something, but I don't know what it is yet. Wait, hold on. Didn't just you gotta change it to 2 or the loop will not work at all. So alright, so let's get on to what I was working on earlier, which was Sparkle Streets. So I kinda had this, but I'm not sure if I like that. Do I like this? Yeah, I guess it's fine. After much consideration, I think it's fine. So I darkened the colors and made it a little more futuristic. So that's kind of what I was going for. Also, I am calling this Joyopolis because I asked some of my family members, and they all said Joyopolis, and I also said Joyopolis. But it'll still be called Sparkle Streets in the game, but when you actually play it, it'll be called Joyopolis. So I might as well make that change right now. I'm sorry, I cannot see. So, I'm trying to see if I spelled that right. I think I spelled that right. If I didn't, please tell me in the chat. So. Do I want to be a jerk and place Green Springs or just Red? I'm gonna not be that mean and place Red Springs because Green Springs are like the springs that'll shoot you highest into the air out of all of them. So putting it where I'm about to put this Red Spring would kind of be a jerkish move, but you know. Also, I was talking about this, Joyopolis, because I'm renaming Sparkle Streets into Joyopolis, because I asked my family members, and they all said Joyopolis, so I'm just gonna do Joyopolis. But it'll still be called Sparkle Streets in the game, so it's kind of a compromise. A little bit. At least you guys will be able to tell the tale of how it was once Sparkle Streets. I'm trying to see how I can do this right, because I cannot see at all, because I kind of have everything wrong. I'm gonna have to turn something on, guys, because I can't keep doing it like this. So I'm gonna turn on the lighting. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the lighting too much. So. And it's not that bad, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now I'm just gonna place two of them. Why not? Even though you really should only, like, you know. Also, I forgot to. And it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Anything else I'm gonna do? You know. Why is everyone streaming now that I'm streaming? It's kind of annoying me because now I want to go watch their streams, but I can't because I'm streaming right now. But I'm not gonna stop the stream because of that. That'd be really rude and inconsiderate, you guys, and especially because I haven't been streaming at all, so I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I want to give equal amounts to exploration. Exploration, speed, and platforming need an equal amounts to be a good Sonic game. And I know I'm being really awkward, but still, it's really important that I do it right. So. I'm gonna put speed shoes, why not? I barely use them because then you can just zoom through the level, and I don't really like that. You just zoom through it and then you get hit a lot and it just Why not? You know, I might never use them for the rest of the game. But it's still important that I do kind of try and use it. No, it's just gonna be good. No, no, it won't. You won't be able to get through that. So, I can kind of try and do that. That's kind of that's a better alternative. So you go up here, you go here. I want to kind of have like a dividing part right here, like. Hold on, I'll see what I can do right here. Yeah, kind of dividing part right here. And I'll use these tubes because I have them, might as well use them, right? Oh wow, that's great. It's fantastic. I'm just gonna do this. Chunk it down. Yeah. So which one should I use? Oh, they just. It doesn't matter essentially, so I'll just take this one. Oh, I need to, do that. And it doesn't really fix it, so you don't have to do this. And then just use it to kind of make it a little more centered. So I don't like how tall it is, though. I can't really fix that, can I? Yeah, you can't fix that, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. But you know, we'll find a way to live somehow. I'll just use the green spring. That tends to work a bit too well if you ask me. But you know, oh wow, that is weird. Plus, these two kind of add to the gritty, you know, like a gritty city kind of environment that I kind of want to go for. It's kind of, you know. I want it to not just be like a part of the background. I want to just have it, like, actually have it there. So I'll just do it like this. Yeah, that's what I'll just do. Also darken these buildings a lot, which, you know, depends on how you look at it. It might look a little freaky, but, you know, kind of trying to make it look like a more gritty, darker, and kind of, like, kind of, you know, like the city underbelly kind of thing. You know, kind of like that. It might not make a whole lot of sense, but you'll see what I mean when I test it. Where is it? Or is it just not? Oh, it's right there. And I got the wrong thing, actually. That actually, you could, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I won't mind that. I'll just leave it like that. it doesn't stop or affect the level too much. And plus, I want to use all the assets available to me. Oops. Yeah, I'll use this. Yeah, that's fine. What else could I use? Sorry to the background noise again. I tried to get rid of it, but
You said what?
is there anything else I need to do? Kind of edit that top path or top path. Kind of come back to it later.
You should be in a wild now. You said what? I said you should be a wild now. You do
Yeah, that'll work for me at least.
Hello?
I'm gonna add one more thing and then I'm gonna take a break because I'm kind of a little sleepy, but you know, I'm still not gonna end it. Even though I think we have not been streaming for an hour, but we're close to that. But I'm still not gonna end the stream. I try to make hour-long streams, like I said before. So I'll just, and why not? While taking a break, I want to take another look at the. I'm gonna take a look at the prototype, and then I'm gonna start to write a script for a Sonic 2 review. I'm gonna start with Sonic 2, and then Sonic Time and Twisted. So I'm gonna do Sonic 2 first, because there's a lot of stuff I want to cover for Sonic 2. So, you know, I'm gonna start with the script. Also need to find some new video editing software, so you know, I'm not just streaming because that's the easy way out, and then I will be able to make reviews. So I really hate how long it takes for this thing to load. Wait, no. So let's take another look at the two prototypes I had. And but before I do that, oh wait, I can't like do that. But then this also, I want to look at because apparently there are a couple prototypes I may or may not have missed. So I'm gonna see if there are any. And if so, then I will take a look at those. going to the fabled Sonic Retro. Also, before I do that, while I'm just here, here's the, you might not be able to see all of it, but here's the zone layout for Hidden Palace, the beta in the Nick Arcade prototype, so I'm gonna look up Sonic. Oops, do that. I don't know, it's taking me to Sonic 2 HD. No, it'd be better. So this is a 4th beta one? Or... Huh, there were 3 of these? Or there were 8? Whoa. General defenses. So spikes are the same as Sonic 1, and Sonic dies can cause all the way to the honor of the level. So there are more beta builds of Sonic 2, but these are much closer to the final game. So I'll look into them, but I will not be playing them on the stream because there's really no reason to. So, unfortunately, I will not be playing those right now. But, you know, you can't say I didn't try and show you guys. So I'll just exit out of all this stuff. I tend to go back to what I was trying to do, but you know, this stupid update or whatever makes it harder for me to do that. So let's take a look at the Nick Arcade org. Yeah. Excuse me. So I'm trying to remember the code. So it was up, down, down. Okay, wait. It was up, down, down. 4 downs, up, and then C start. I'll see if I'm right. Yay, I got it right. So I'll take a look through every single act of every single stage just to, you know, see what's it like. This is just Green Hill Zone, but it's terribly corrupted. Like, it is really corrupted. But it has similar layout, so let's see if I can try and, you know, play through it, but it won't exactly be easy. So here's the beta of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Nick Arcade prototype. So I think I can use that screen to kind of, you know, get down. There is a way to restore the original collision, but, you know, would be the fun in just the original Green Hill Zone. Then there'd be no point in doing this. Oh, wait. Great. That's gonna... Yeah, we're not going through that act again. It's not gonna work, so. So, let's try Act 2. Let's see if we can get farther. I think we can, because, you know, doesn't start off with super huge slopes. And, you know, there's a bottom path right here, so it doesn't necessarily... Oh, wow. In the, so... I'm guessing the reason why this happens is because they were, like, dang. They were, like, preparing to get rid of it, so the collision and stuff that would be very important to have are just gone. I'm guessing this is somewhat Emerald Hill mixed with Green Hills on collision. So I'm guessing that's what's going on here, but I can't say for sure. But, you know. Let's see if the loops work. Oh god, the loops don't seem to work as intended. Yeah, it seems to just, like... Loops just seem to not seem... Oh god. Slopes in general don't seem to work. I think I'm stuck like this. Oh well, I can just reset. So that was Act 2. I'm gonna move the window over. I'm sorry about that. So, so let's see what stage 3 is about, and if I can make it to the boss, I will show off the boss. I already know what the boss looks like, but you know, why not? Oh god, this this is not something I'd want to look at on a constant basis, but you know. Oh wow. Oh well. Well, we can't say we didn't try for Act 3, but let's see if I can try and move the window down. So let's try Marble Zone. Marble Zone was just chemical plant, if I remember correctly. So not all finished. Like tubes don't work and the speed boosters don't work. The collision is fine, and there are some little differences. And there's this weird mechanic where, wait, is Tails here? Because if Tails is here, then I think I saw Tails in Green Hill Zone. I don't know where Tails is now. Oh yeah, here's Tails. So there are some weird mechanics that I know a lot of people won't like. One of those mechanics is if you hit a wall at high enough speeds, that'll happen. I don't mind it that much, considering the fact that if you're like a skillful player, then you won't really have to contend with that much. And if you're a newbie, then maybe it's for the best that you slow down a bit. So, also, I think the speed cap is still on Sonic in this version, which speaks for itself. It's kind of sucky, but you know, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Also, this is collision. It's kind of weird. My guess is that they didn't finish working the loops. Now I can see that becoming annoying, but like I said, one, you shouldn't be backtracking like this, and two, if you're skilled enough, you won't even have to contend with it. So it's like, and if that's the case, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Well, let's see if we can go to Act 2 and Act 3, which I think are carbon copies with slightly different, you know, things. But we'll still see. Oh, well, Act 2 seems to kill you, so I'll see what Act 3 is about, and, you know. And then I'll start writing the script once I finish this and the 7Y prototype, so. So I don't think there's a boss in this chemical plant version, but, you know, why not try? Yeah, so they are just carbon copies, with Act 2 being unplayable either way, so, you know, like. So, Spring Yard Zone. So, Spring Yard Zone was Hidden Palace, so I'll play through it and try and see if there's... I like those dinosaur Batman next, but it's kind of a shame that it was, you know, scrapped. Because Christian Whitehead version of it, it recreated the zone, and it wasn't the most fun I've ever had. but it's still a neat zone, and I like the fact that they recreated it. So, fun fact: Sonic 2 was originally supposed to span 18 zones. So, you know how that. I can only imagine how, you know. I can only imagine how that would have turned out if, you know, they had enough time to, you know, finish it. I like this part where it just kind of takes you down like this. I like it. I mean, it's not really that needed, but, you know, I just find it neat. It's also a shame that this is scrapped because, like, it seems like they put a lot of work into it. Like, it animates. There's waterfalls in the background. These are, like, this might be the only background that actually animates. It animates there too. Like, it looks great. Like, I kind of am a little upset that it was scrapped. Apparently, this wasn't supposed to be a normal zone you could access, you know, just by playing the game. Apparently, it was going to be a zone you go to when you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and then you need to beat the zone to get Supersonic, which I like the concept of that, but I would be lying if I said I would prefer over just getting to it normally. So you start in a wall here, so we can't really do anything there. Oh dang, I messed up the code, so you know. Also, can you guys hear me well? Cause I can't tell. So I didn't show off Labyrinth because it was just garbage data, but you know what? I'm gonna show it to you guys so you guys can't say I didn't show it off to you. It's just garbage data. There's nothing, and that's for all the acts and Act 3 of not Act 3 of Scrap Brain. It's just garbage data. So don't say I didn't show you guys. So Starlight is just Emerald Hill, but you know, it's not terribly bad. It's just Emerald Hill. There are some different, the layouts are kind of different, you know, kind of. I think I can actually play through the entire Act 2 of it. I don't like how, like, if you fall down, that's it. You're probably not going to get back up. I really don't like that. I feel like as the first act of the game, introducing the player to it, they should just allow it to be, like, allow you to go through, allow you to easily switch between the 2 paths if you know how to do it. Speaking of knowing how to switch between them, I'm going to try. Oh, well. I thought I could, you know, get up there with the spin dash, and I guess not. The game decided I wasn't ready for it. I love Sonic's running model, or running sprite in this game, or this beta, but I don't know why they scrapped it, considering that it's better if you guys can. It's much more of a smooth animation too, so I don't know why they were so keen on scrapping it. I'm trying not to fall down or get hit. You know, take my time. Oh, well. Now, see, there I could understand why it'd become a problem, but if that gimmick was just in the actual Sonic 2, like the finished version, with all the low order or low layouts the same, then I don't think it'd be too much of an issue. I'm also going to be spinning out random facts for, you know, Sonic 2, because I've been reading a lot about Sonic 2, a lot, like, just recently, because, you know, it interests me how this was kind of came late. Stream's like halfway done, so. But nice to see you're back, dude. So, I was just talking about Sonic 2. You know, we're back playing the prototype because why not? Dang. Act 2 seems insane. I don't know if this is. Yes, that was definitely in the original. I always forget that. I always remember that trap. I mean, huh, what's the? Oh, I broke through it because I went fast enough. Oh, wow, a bit unfortunate. So that was Act 2. What's Act 3? Because I'm just now realizing that. Oh, no. Doesn't matter. So that was Act 2. Let's see what Act 3 is, because Act 3... Oh, I knew it'd be something like that, because Sonic 2 only has 2 acts per zone, and Sonic 1 has 3 acts per zone, so I could kind of see that coming. Oh wait, I messed up. I messed up on the code, so I gotta go back and, you know... So, Scrap Brain Zone's just till time. Yeah, let's go to Scrap Brain. And then when I'm done with Scrap Brain, I'll go to Final Zone, and then I'll look at the special stage. Yay, I'm dead. Also, the background doesn't animate in this version, so the clouds don't scroll automatically. Like, they wait for you to move. Which I kind of like. It's not, I kind of like the slower moving clouds, but, you know. I know some will like the more expressive, faster moving clouds, and I kind of like this slower moving cloud stuff. Also, that's another gimmick that you just saw there. If Tails gets hit, you lose all your rings, which is... that I can see why they remove that. That'd be god-awfully irritating. So, I can see why they'd remove it. Lava doesn't work in this, but, you know, not trying to stay in it and glitch out or something. So, everything else seems to work, though. Also, the playfield limit has not been changed, so eventually I'm just gonna die, because I'm gonna get to the bottom of the stage, even though it doesn't look like it, so... Also, the background's just going out of control. Like, if you look at it, the lights are just flashing rapidly. Oh, well, that's not how it works. Okay. Where's Tails? Like, he's gone. This carriage is taking me the wrong way. Like, where's Tails? And now I'm dead, so we just gotta reset and try it again. I might not actually get around to writing the script, unfortunately, because I'm just spending so long on these prototypes, but I will start the script. Oh, well, I gotta start it now, because I didn't input the code fast enough, so, you know. So, I think Act 2 is just a carbon copy, so let's check out. Actually, I want to see the special stage first, because, you know. Did it just freeze, or, like... Yeah, it just froze. So, I think I just went through, all of the Nick Arcade prototype, so let's check out the Simon Y build. So, just... much easier. So, Green Hill is now Emerald Hill, and also, the ROM for this was sold to DRX, I can't remember when, but it was sold to DRX, and the copy that was sold was stolen from a New York toy fair, if I'm correct. So, and a man named Simon Y found it and dumped it online. That's called the Simon Y build. So, this is much closer to, you know, the original, or the, you know, the finished Emerald Tail. And you can finally climb up here. Tails is still glitchy, as you can clearly see. Wow. Kind of trying to speed it up because, you know, Sonic seems to be moving a lot slower. I don't know if they, I don't know if they removed Sonic's speed cap yet, but I can't really tell because I'm not going fast enough. I think they still had, you know, like. I don't think there are any checkpoints, so that's kind of unfortunate. So I'll play through both acts of these, and then we'll move on. I don't know if the two, you know, I think the two, you know, whole gimmicks or things I told you about in the Nick Arcade prototype are still here. If they are, then clearly they thought that both were bad ideas. And actually, I want to test it, but I haven't really found a place to test it. Emerald Hill isn't exactly a place where it'd be easy to test it. Yeah, I think they got rid of it. They got rid of it. Kind of a shame because would have added a nice spin to it. In fact, imagine like in the Christian Whitehead build, they had those two like mechanics and the Sonic 1 spray glitch and like made it into a hard mode where there are no extra lives and those three things are just. There's also no invincibility or, you know, or shields. Like, it's a harder mode. So, for those who've been playing the game for far too long and need a challenge, and whoa! I don't know what happened here, but something happened, and I'm not 100% sure on what. Honestly, that Tails glitch is yeah, they still kept that though. The wall thing, no, they got rid of that. This Tails getting hit and losing all your rings, they kept that. So I just took you back to the title screen. So, um, oh, oops, got to enter in the code. So. Alright, I think you can just tell. I was entering this complex code and there was really no reason. Wood Zone. So, this is another stage that I was like, it's still in the game and I kind of wish it was, like, finished because, but this is all there is, as there's nothing else, unfortunately. I do wish that this was in the game because the title set is still in the game, clearly. Or, it's in this version, so. Metropolis uses a different palette. And, all things considered, I do prefer this palette. I'm kinda ashamed that. Yeah, Tails is dead. Good. You don't have to worry about him. Oh, he's back, unfortunately. I do like the palette change. And Metropolis is not nearly as obnoxious as it is in the normal game. So, you know, that's always a good thing. So, anyways, I think that's all there is for right now. So, go through Metropolis. So, hold top. Actually, I want to see. Nah, let's, you know, go. Actually, let's see Metropolis Act 2. Act 2 for Wood Zone is just nothing, so. And since I didn't lie about the labyrinth being nothing, I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna take my word on it. Also, these are supposed to launch you much higher than they do. So these things work. These gear platforms. Nice, nice. Oh well, I died, so I didn't exactly have any rings. So you know. I get up. Yay! Also, the animation that's increased is not done, and yay! I just keep dying. Oh, nice. Doesn't really matter. I can just go here and then die again. Oh, well, it killed me anyways, so clearly it doesn't like me. So I tried checking out that. So let's go to Hilltop Zone. No, wait. Oh, yay, Tails got hit by something and I had to take the punishment. Could you imagine just playing through this zone normally and then going to checkpoint with 50 rings to get to the special stage, and then Tails gets hit and then you lose all your rings so you can't get to it, and you didn't realize it, so you just lost the checkpoint and your rings. So Tails just effectively killed off any chance you had at getting a Chaos Emerald. That'd be terrible. And oh, by the way, the background animates, so you know, that's cool, I guess. That'd be terrible, though. I might just end it after this because I'm tired, and I will take another look at Hidden Palace, and then that'll be it because I'm tired and kind of hungry. Also, one last thing. This doesn't have to do with Sonic, but Wendy's Twitter is starting to scare me. So, let's take a look at Hidden Palace, and then I'm ending the stream. So, actually, I want to take a look at Casino Night, and then Hidden Palace, and then Casino Night, and then I'll end it because Casino Night is like, as you can clearly see from what I was working on, it's clearly an inspiration. So. I'll take a look at that. Oh, they did remove the speed cap in this version, so nice to see they did that. There's still a lot of work to be done, so you know, whether that's a yay or nay, it's just up to you. You know. I played this stage so much that zooming through it. If I really wanted to zoom through it, oh wow. But like I said, if I really wanted to zoom through it, I'd zoom through it. So, you know. Let's take a look at Casino Night. So, I love how this looks, by the way. Despite the fact that I can't get past that part, it has pretty much similar level layout, so, to Act 1 of, you know, normal Casino Night. And great, I died again. I undershot that one. I was gonna go longer, but, you know. Yay. Got it that time. Huh. Didn't know I was gonna have, like, little scratches like that. But no, I'd added that in, you know. Oh, yay, they killed me again. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this stream, guys. If you liked it, comment, like, subscribe for more, and see you guys later. Also, what's up with Tails' death animation? That's a bit weird. But I will see you guys later.